Something just struck me funny the other night in church, and I got to laughing about it, but then I got to thinking about it. So we're going to talk about it. But first, let's get a quick announcement from our sponsor today.
Welcome to Sebastopol Lamborghini, where horsepower meets horse pasture. Test drive a Lamborghini right past the Dollar General, the feed store, and your aunt's house. Financing available, trades welcome. Yes, we'll look at the lawnmower. Sebastopol Lamborghini. If it'll run, we'll race it.
Hey, y'all. Eric Adcock, This Awkward Life. Today is Wednesday, February the 11th, 2026, and this is my attempt to record a podcast every day, 2026. So last night, Tuesday night church, my pastor had said something. He was preaching, he was just talking, but he said something that I my mind just raced away with it. But he's basically saying that there's a certain sin that you just don't fall into. You have to, you wind up having to work hard to really commit that sin. And I thought it was funny because all I could see is some guy just clocking in. Say when I first got my first job, there was a time clock, and you had to take your time card and you had to stick it inside this clock and make that cha-ching. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about, cha-ching. And it's time stamp you when you're going in, when you're going out, stuff like that. That's how you got paid. And in my mind, I just seen this person just punching a time clock to get out there and do evil, just like he was just going. And that might be funny to y'all, some of y'all, but that was funny to me. Like, I really need to put in this overtime to commit these sins. I'm not getting the right enough sin time. I want to commit these sins. I better really really lock in and do some overtime. And I thought it was funny, and I laughed about it. I laughed. It wasn't disrespectful in church. I hope people that go to church, we don't think I'm laughing at pastor, but some things that is said in church, it's just funny. And in any way, no disrespect or anything like that. But I got to giggling about that, and I got to think about it on the way home and later that night, and I'm like, there are some people that actually do that. They work hard to just do bad. I know somebody, and as hard as they would work, if they would work just as hard to do good as they are to do bad, man, they could do anything. But it's like they do overtime just to keep trouble in their life and to start some kind of mess, as my grandmother would say. I'm glad that I'm not that way anymore. I wouldn't say I would start trouble, but I wasn't always, in church and did things even remotely right. But I never just set out in the day to do evil and do mischief. And I know people that do. And that would have to be a sad thing to just clock in every day. Like, get up, brush your teeth, comb your hair, and just decide that you're going to start trouble and mischief and do wrong all day and just work at it, just do really good at it. And I'm thankful that I have my flaws, but that's not one of them. And there are people that they're going to do that, and nothing you say is going to change them. They're going to continue to do bad, and never ever will change. And that's not saying that all things are not possible, but there's just some people that's just never going to change. They're going to always be that. And the older I get, the more I understand. There's things in me that I'm just too old to figure it all out. I'll always be a certain way as far as just my nature and my the way I'm made up and things like that. But just a sinful type of person that just clocks in to do sin, to do stuff. To me, that's just that's a terrible way to be. So if you're that way, stop working overtime. Just stop working overtime, trying to sin. Stop that. Just take a PTO, and stop causing so much trouble. Okay, how about that? Is that fair? I reckon so. Anyway, hey, the streak continues. Hey, if this helped you or hurt you or made you mad, I'm sorry. But if it helped you and you figured it may help somebody else, send it to them and drop me an email, eric@thisawkwardlife.com, and let me know what you think of the daily podcast that we're doing every day in 2026. Hey, y'all, have a great night.